The two men who faced off in the last U.S. presidential election and appear all but certain to face off yet again later this year showcased their two very different campaign styles on Thursday. U.S. President Joe Biden, in a visit to Wisconsin, talked up his administration's economic achievements.
The economic growth is stronger than we had during the Trump administration. My predecessor recently said he was actually hoping for the economy to crash.
The same day, new data showed better than expected economic growth. Meanwhile, former President Donald Trump was in a Manhattan courtroom for one of his many legal battles. He's facing a slew of civil and criminal cases while he tries to mount a third run for the White House. The divergent campaign styles come as a new Reuters Ipsos public opinion poll shows Trump with a 6-point lead over Biden. 40% of respondents say they planned to vote for the Republican Trump, and 34% say they'd support the Democrat Biden. The rest said they weren't sure, or that they'd pick someone else. The nationwide poll cannot capture the subtleties of the U.S. electoral system, where the contest will be decided this fall in just a handful of states. But it did capture one clear sentiment. Americans really don't like their options. Here's how one Washington, D.C. resident expressed it.
I hate to think that we're constantly navigating the lesser of two evils, as I call it. Which one is the least damaging to what we want here as the American lifestyle?
67% of respondents polled Monday through Wednesday said they were, quote, tired of seeing the same candidates in presidential elections and want someone new. A significant number said age was a factor. Biden, at 81, is the oldest sitting president. Trump, 77, isn't much younger.
I think that since there's like an age limit to be president, there should also be a cap.
Here's Alicia Lowenstein in Orlando.
Both of these presidents were alive during segregation, and I want a fresh president, fresh blood.
I think this Biden-Trump fatigue is very real.
Danielle Vincent is a professor of political science at Furman University.
I think in this case, we kind of know what both of these men are going to do for the next 10 months. They know what they're going to do for the next 10 months. And so I think we're really just in for 10 months of these two yelling at each other and telling us why the other side is going to ruin the country on specific issues or more generally. It's going to be an exhausting 10 months, I think.
One possible wild card, Republican primary candidate and former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley,
this race is far from over,
has tried to paint herself as a younger, fresher alternative to either man.
With Donald Trump, you have one bout of chaos after another. This court case, that controversy, this tweet, that senior moment. You can't fix Joe Biden's chaos with Republican chaos.
But Trump's commanding position in the Republican primary makes her candidacy a long shot.